Hi everyone, welcome back to my channel. My name is Becky and I like to read. So today I am sharing with you another bookstore adventure. My sister and I went to the beach, and I hadn't been to the beach since before my trip to Scotland, and it was so nice. The water was just right. It was kind of breezy, so it wasn't excruciatingly hot, and I enjoyed my time there. I found some bookstores and I drug my sister to them. The thumbnail of this video is going to make it sound like I drove a severely long distance to get to bookstores, when in reality it's only an hour from one side of New Jersey to the beach where we go, so it's not that far, but you know, clickbait. So the first bookstore we went to was in Asbury Park, New Jersey. I had thought this was a bookstore that I had previously gone to, but I guess the bookstore that I had previously gone to a few years ago isn't there anymore, and instead we went to the Asbury Book Cooperative. So here is some video of me exploring that bookstore.
What you gonna do? I don't wanna be the one who just keeps on chasing you, baby. Don't you know it's true? I'm not like the other girls, baby. Don't get it confused. You gotta work to call me your own. Ain't no doubt about it. Don't call me up when you feel alone, 'cause I can't do without it. Tell me what's the move? I can't do this anymore. Need something new. Show me that you want me to. Oh, I'm starting to get bored, so in motion. I need more. I'm not your ordinary girl, no. I'm not your ordinary girl, no. 'Cause I know you love the attention, but you know I'm on a mission. Yeah, I know you love the attention, but I don't do second guessing. Yeah, you gotta work to call me your own. Ain't no doubt about it. Don't call me up when you feel alone, 'cause I can do without it. Yeah, tell me what's the move? I can't do this anymore. Need
So I thought this was a really cute bookstore. It didn't have an overwhelmingly large selection of books to choose from, which is sometimes nice. You don't get so overwhelmed with what to choose. It had different sections that were clearly marked. It had a YA and children's room combined, which kind of throws me when bookstores do that, as though tiny little babies and young adult readers want to be in the same room. They don't. I don't know why they didn't just have a section out on their main floor with young adult books, but it is what it is. But they had a nice selection of very diverse books to choose from. They also had several seating areas where you could just sit and chill and read your book, which is so cozy. I love when bookstores do that. They had some like little bookmarks and some like bookish jewelry and art prints and things like that you could buy. They also do trade-ins, so you can take books to them and trade them in for store credit if you ever live in the Asbury area. Of course, I got a tote bag from them. It is from the Asbury Book Cooperative. Their little logo, it's just books that look like ABC. And I found one book there that I had never heard of. It is called The Plague Dogs by Richard Adams. So it is set in Britain, and it is about some dogs who have been put into a testing facility, and one day they escape and they try and survive in the wilderness, I guess. It sounded really good. I did find it in the horror section, but it's from a dog's perspective and the animal friends he meets, and I love books from animals' perspectives, so hopefully I enjoy this one. Once we left Asbury, we started driving home to Trenton, and along the way we stopped at the Book Garden. I can't remember the town where it's at. I will put it right here on the screen, but I can't remember. But this was not at all what I was expecting. I know online it said used bookstore, but I was expecting just like this tiny little store. And that is not what I got. This looked like a whole freaking house when we pulled up, and I was like, damn. So here is some footage of me walking in and exploring the book garden.
joy of the first steps of a child. It's the joy of your great-grandmother's smile. We came a long way, but we ain't slowing down. We got a strong pace, no, we ain't losing ground. We won't give up and we won't turn around. No, look at the big wide world we're living in. Yeah, I'll keep running until I discover it. I know I've got I know I've got can't be wasting my time. You make friends all along the way to break bread on another day. Always there to give you advice, help you find the wrong from the right. Even when you're not in their sight, you'll be alright. Just look at the big wide world we're living in. Yeah, just keep running until you discover it. Yeah, you'll be amazed at how far we can go. So what are we waiting for? I know I've got I know I've got can't be wasting my time. City nights have a way of waking up, starting minds, no one ever get enough. But we'll try everything to get it right. We'll get it right. Look at the big wide world we're living in. Yeah, I'll keep running until I discover it.
So as you can see, this is a very large used bookstore. They do have their shelves somewhat organized by genre, and then they are alphabetized by author last name. So it was somewhat easy to find things. I did like that they had a whole designated romance section, pretty much filled with just mass market paperbacks, but hey, a designated romance section. We love to see it. Aside from that, they just had like some indie books that were just put in by author's last name, so I found some there as well. The woman who was working there was very helpful when people had questions of where this genre is or this genre. She took them right to it and showed them that. And overall, the aisles were clean and clear. There were some boxes stacked on the floor toward the walls of it, but the main aisles were pretty clear. But they had a crap ton of different books there to choose from. So if you're ever in this area and you want to check out a used bookstore, check out the Book Garden. I did get 2 books there. Sadly, they did not have a tote bag with their logo on it. She did give me a pen with the Book Garden on it, but no tote bag. But I picked up Edinburgh Spring. No idea what this book is. I've never heard of it in my life. But it had what looked like dragons on it, and it is about a boy who stumbles into this library in Oxford, and he finds this book that has no words in it, and the book sort of like pricks him and takes some of his blood, and suddenly he is able to read what is in this book. So that just sounds like something I would enjoy. I am assuming this is an older backlist book, but I liked the cover and it didn't sound too bad. It also has deckled edges. And then I did find me a romance, and that is Claimed by Tara Scott. Again, one I had never heard of. It seems to be a self-pub book. So it is about this woman who is forced into a marriage with one of the king's knights, I believe. And their romance goes from there. It looks like it's probably got some Vikings Scottish. I don't know what kind of romance it is, but you know what? It had a guy on the cover with a sword and it says claimed. So we're gonna give it a try and see if I like it. So that is it. Those are the 3 books that I traveled across the state to get. I love visiting indie bookstores and I appreciate my sister taking me to all of them and humoring me. Thank you guys so much for watching. Let me know down in the comments if you've been to either of these bookstores or if either of them look appealing to you. And if you're ever in New Jersey, do check them out. And until my next video, read something great for me.